Welcome to St. Cloud in the Herb Brooks National Hockey Center, where today the St. Cloud State Huskies will battle the Bemidji State Beavers. Hello and welcome inside the press box. I'm Nick Maxson, joined by former St. Cloud State Husky netminder Julie Friend. Julie, Huskies picking up the win in Friday's contest, but for Bemidji, what do they have to do to pick up a split in this series?
Well, I think the biggest thing is they have to stay out of the box. They really can't get any flow or chemistry where they're shorthanded, especially in yesterday's game. They kind of figured that out in the third period yesterday. They threw on 17 shots on JoJo Chobak, a lot of 5-on-5 action, but couldn't find a way to beat her. They're looking today to get that early start and really stay out of the box early.
Let's look at today's keys of the game, brought to you by St. Cloud Subaru, the safest cars on ice. And for the Beavers, you got to get into those high danger areas.
Yeah, Jim Scanlon said that St. Cloud made it very hard to get to the net in the first series and yesterday's game. The Beavers have to find a way to create more traffic in front of Ahola to generate more offensively.
And to do that, we'll be looking at one of their star forwards in Reese Hunt.
Yeah, she led the team yesterday with 5 shots, but couldn't get one past Chobak. The Beavers will be looking to their senior captain to generate a spark early this afternoon.
And for St. Cloud, they just want to get off to a really good start here for us, Julie.
Yeah, the Beavers haven't won a game on the road this year. The Huskies have to pick up right where they left off from Friday's game and put them away early.
And to do that, Emma Gentry has been a catalyst for the Huskies all season long.
Yeah, held off the scoreboard yesterday, but 3 points last weekend against Ohio State. She's the hot hand against the Beavers with 8 points over 11 games in her career, and she'll look to add to that success this afternoon after the Beavers kept her off the score sheet yesterday.
Now let's head down to Purowitz, who's standing by the head coach of St. Cloud. Brooke?
Lind, over to quick shot, Beaugeray, she scores! Mackenzie Beaugeray, the overtime winner, and St. Cloud State wins it. 2-1-2 at the line as Gentry moves in the middle. Quick shot, rebound is there, they score! Gannon waits, goes back to Perbix, one of the one-timer. No, Henches does, and that one hits Kaiser again.
Second block by Wyatt Kaiser.
That one is blocked.
His third one of this penalty kill.
Trable join the rush over to Mieta.
There it
What a
is.
play! What a goal! Tic-tac-toe! And the Huskies break through. It's 2-1. Stahowiak, power move, backhand, scores! Trevor Stahowiak, the overtime winner, and Minot wins it 3-2. You know, sometimes as a ref, and you see that free hand that goes around, sometimes you get a little anxious to raise the arm, but nonetheless, it's a power play opportunity here for St. Cloud State. Good move by Nick Sweeney behind the net, but it's kept into the line nicely by Perbix. Here's Henches setting things up on the left-hand side. Here's Brodzinski trying to go back to Henches, but good play there by Wyatt Kaiser to disrupt that pass.
See, that's a pass that Henches probably shouldn't have made down to Brodzinski. Kind of left him hanging with the defender all over him. Made it very difficult for Easton to make a play.
Now Yetman goes back to Henches. Now back up to the point. Good play with the skate there by Nick Perbix, and now Yetman will set things up. Takes a look, now tries to fire, looking back door for Brodzinski, but unable to connect on that one. And now Perbix. Over to Mietnin, he's shadowed by Sweeney.
Yeah, everything to the outside. They got to get it to the middle.
Here's Henches a drive, and that one off the glove of Fanti. Now St. Cloud State still controls. Here's Perbix. Now Mietnin walks in and fires. Good block there that time. Was Louis Rail that got in front of that shot. Now one-timer by Henches. That one hits Wyatt Kaiser. That one stung him a little bit. And now Henches, good battle in front there with Brodzinski. Here's Mietnin. Mietnin waits. Goes back to Perbix, one of the one-timer. No, Henches does, and that one hits Kaiser again.
Second block by Wyatt Kaiser.
He can't get off the ice as Brodzinski goes across. Waiting for it is Crandall. That one is blocked.
His third one of this penalty kill. What a job by Wyatt Kaiser for the UMD Bulldogs. 3 blocks.
And it's he that gets the clear. As unbelievable job by the freshman defender Wyatt Kaiser. 3 big blocks against the St. Cloud State power play with less than 3 seconds to go in the man advantage. And now Donahue will go across to Spencer Meyer. Full strength of the Bulldogs as a long shot from the point is easily handled by Fanti. And Wyatt Kaiser showing why the Chicago Blackhawks and why he's on that first pairing for Scott Sandelin here in the UMD Bulldogs.
You know what? He's doing it on both sides of the ice, and you know, pretty heady player for a freshman defenseman. And you said it. There's a reason why the Chicago Blackhawks drafted him so high.
Two-way defenseman, especially like that, Pat, you know, being so young in his freshman season, just poise. There's just poise at both ends of him. And again, that beautiful offensive creativity that led to that power play goal that tied this hockey game. And then just having the commitment to sacrifice his body 3 separate times in that power play for St. Cloud State. And helping your goaltender, sometimes you can make his job a lot easier. And Wyatt Kaiser certainly showed on that one. Back in the offensive zone now. Cole Koepke will backhand one through. Trying to chase that one down is Roth, but Jaycox will win that race to the puck, and he'll skate forward for St. Cloud State. He'll chip it in and chase it himself. Good play that time by the Bulldogs. Possible 2-on-1 the other way. Here comes Lederer, goes across in front. What a glove save by Rennick.
Yeah, Jaycox got caught up in the offensive zone. That puck went right out, created the 2-on-1 for the Bulldogs, and you're right, Rennick comes up with a terrific save.
Another rebound that time by Jocks, and that one's pushed wide. UMD buzzing after that odd man rush. And now Jocks trying to emerge from space. Will cycle it down for Lederer, but Cockrell there to help defensively for the Huskies.
And that's where the forwards have to read what is happening with their defensemen. They see Jaycox go. One of them's got to stay back. That didn't happen, and that created the 2-on-1 opportunity for the Bulldogs.
Here's Kobe Bender coming right through center ice. Onsides at the line, but Spencer Meyer there with Brendan Bushy. And now Molinar. Good pitch and catch with Micah Miller there as they attack the line 3-on-2, but passes behind Miller. They'll turn and fire one wide of Ryan Fanti. Now Bushy will throw one wide of the net. Spencer Meyer will pinch. He goes in behind for Molinar. Now trying to wrap it around. That time was Nolan Walker, but couldn't quite get it in on Ryan Fanti. And now the puck is into the Husky zone, and we'll get an icing call as Duluth hadn't quite reached the red line with 8:31 to go here in the final frame.
Yeah, and about this time last night, we saw teams kind of back off a little bit and kind of wait, and then we got to overtime and we saw what happened. St. Cloud should be in a mindset of attack. You know, they're tied 1-1. It's the second game of the series. And they want to put this one away.
Inches will win the draw. Quick shot by Fitzgerald. That one blocked aside by Fanti. Puck still in the zone. Here's Donahue. Try to get it back to Perbix, but the puck came out of the zone, so the Huskies will have to come out of the offensive zone. Now Donahue will skate right back in. There's a goal in front, chip just wide that time by Brodzinski. Good look that time by the Huskies on that opportunity.
They have to find a way to get Brodzinski the puck. He's awfully dangerous.
Now Brodzinski chasing that one with Sam Henches will go right back down deep, and now Fitzgerald looking for Brodzinski in front. He holds the puck. Now back to the point. Shot that time and whistles that one just wide of the blocker side. Donahue pinches and he takes a hit. That time by Luke Lohai. And now Quinn Olsen will regather as both teams are making changes. He'll gain the zone. That time shot on Rennick. He steered that one aside, but now Nick Sweeney swoops in and grabs a loose puck. Sharp angle shot. That one hits the glass.
Good pace to this third period.
And now here comes Cates. Tries to cycle it down low for Olsen. Good job there by Cranola. And we're going to get a hand pass called and a stoppage in play. 7:15 to go to tied hockey game between these two NCHC fellows. We'll be back just after this.
I was shooting the breeze with a fellow fan when he tells me I'm a Quick Trip store leader. And I'm like, I love Quick Trip. I know Jim, who first told me Quick Trip has the freshest fuel. And Mary, who's like, fresh Karuba coming up. And Greg, who reminded me that you have no-fee ATMs in bathrooms that are always clean. And Linda, who rang up my milk and eggs and sent me off with a see you next time. And the Quick Trip store leader is like, here's my card, in case you're ever looking. You never know.
Quick Trip, we got you covered.
In Minnesota, we work hard and we play hard. Not everyone has the time to follow important debates about healthcare, taxes, and our kids' education. But people we don't know are making decisions for us every single day. That's where Center of the American Experiment comes in. We research the tough issues facing Minnesota to find common sense solutions and give you a voice. Center of the American Experiment is Minnesota's think tank, and we're working hard to make Minnesota better for you.
Welcome back inside the Herb Brooks National Hockey Center. Again, a 1-1 tie between the Huskies and the Bulldogs as we took a look at freshman defenseman Wyatt Kaiser. 18 blocked shots this season, but really, Pat, it doesn't come to really the number, but as a freshman, it's the commitment to get your body in front, especially when it matters most. 3 times in that last penalty kill, he laid the body out to protect his goaltender, Ryan Fanti.
Well, you know, he's got 18 on the season. He had 3 on that last shift, and you know, the kid's talented. There's no question about it, but playing under a guy like Scott Sandlin, who was an All-American defenseman, Hobie Baker Award candidate himself at the University of North Dakota, is only going to help his game as he gets older. But very mature kid for a freshman right out of high school. We don't see that very often, and he's been terrific tonight, and certainly has a good career ahead of him.
Back from the Bulldogs, Sweeney just ahead of Noah Cates, but they battle with Fitzgerald behind the Husky net. And now Perbix will emerge with the puck, and he'll skate ahead. Up the right-hand side, that's Hench's. On and off his stick. Now Kaiser gets away from the pressure and will move it up, that time to Jackson Cates. He's got the tying goal tonight. Now a quick shot by Cates off the glove of David Rennick, and then second rebound hits a couple of bodies and will be skated out of the zone, that time by Hammer. Good secondary effort will chip that one around Nick Sweeney. And now Louis Rail will pick things up in behind the Duluth net. Good tip that way up by Kobe Roth, but spinning away from him with a stick in his way was Bushy. And now back comes Kupka, who will just backhand it softly inside the Duluth zone. Louis Rail first on the puck as he swats it away from Cockrell. Quickly up ahead, but a turnover will go to the stick of Trey Balls. He will feather one in for Cockrell, who takes a hit from Rail. And we get a whistle with an offsides call with the Huskies entering the zone a little early.
Well, you know, this has been a game where you have to earn it. I mean, it's very difficult to get to those areas, those scoring areas, and you know, both teams are defending pretty well. You know, Fanti on his part hasn't had to make a lot of tough saves. Last night he didn't. You know, I think that's one area that St. Cloud is going to have to, you know, work on a little bit. Is to learn to get to those tough areas, get more traffic in front of the goaltender, and make life a little bit more difficult for the opposing goaltender.
Get another stoppage as they puck win.
And that guy right there, David Rennick, has been terrific tonight, especially here in this third period where he's had to stop a couple odd man rushes, couple good opportunities on the power play that he stopped, and he's been very good.
Had a good first period as well, and certainly has helped keep this game tied at 1 as now a possible 3-on-2, 4-on-2 if they hurry for St. Cloud. Here's Trable joining the rush over to Mieta. What a play, what a goal!